Hi guys, Code speaking, the author of Forex Broker Killer. Uh, Welcome to the modifications of FOMS, which simply means that it's the Forex 1 minute strategy 2020 version. I believe majority of you guys have been waiting for this. However, some of you guys might have an idea of what's actually happening in modifications, and some of you guys are quite clueless. Remember, if you are watching this video right now, you are supposed to have in position, you are supposed to have the introduction to all the strategies, which is 1 minute strategy 2020 vision, modifications of 1 minute strategy 2020 vision, and co-traction strategy 2020 vision, which is the new baby on board. Very, very sensitive. Now, this is the third video. However, it's the second strategy video, meaning that the first video is just an introduction, nothing hectic. Second video, it's the 1 minute strategy 2020 version. And now this is the modifications. So this is the third video. In total, you're supposed to receive 4 videos to actually have the 2020 future in your hands. However, still with the 1 minute strategy itself, you could do yourself justice. I've seen a couple of my students make money with that. So without wasting time, before I get down to business, I want you guys to understand something. Forex Broker Killer is a university. Ne? Now, Forex Broker Killer is a university. Now, which simply means we've got lectures. We've got lectures, we've got mentors, we've got, all those things. HODs, whatever department that a university has, we do have. However, obviously, ours, it's online, it's not physical. Now, the reason why I said FBK is a university is I want you guys to understand. People come to FBK with different purposes, different visions, different reasons. You understand? Just like at a university. And not everybody who goes to university graduates right on time. No, it's not always the case. Some finish on record time. Some take 2 times the normal duration to finish a course. You understand? So it's like that in FBK. What causes that? It's the same reasons which university people are facing, and that could be peer pressure. We do have peer pressure in FBK. That could be evil people. We do have evil people in FBK. That could be salesmen, people who go to university to push their own agendas. We do have those people in FBK who join FBK to sell their own agenda, and all those sorts of things. And at the end of the day, regardless of what the lecture gives you, the commitment comes from the student, not the lecture. And once a student fails and they shift their blame to a lecture, they will never learn, they will never achieve in life. Majority of the people the main problem with majority of the people is that we don't want to take responsibility. Whenever we fail, we take life as if it's a soccer coach or as if it's a soccer match. Obviously, when a soccer team fails, media blames the coach, fans blames the coach. However, in most cases, the coach did his part. It was up to the players to follow instructions as instructed. I don't know if you get what I mean. So majority of you guys take Forex as if it's soccer, whereby when you fail to do what you are being told to do, then you want to blame it on the coach, of which is understandable. However, if you can just take a moment and focus on yourself. Whenever there's a loss or whenever there's a disappointment, sit down and think. I'm sure there's a reason why you lost. And next time you could improve on that. But trust me, it doesn't help blaming yourself or blaming the coach either way. Now, remember, not everybody who's in FBK is here to learn. We have 60% of people who have institutions, meaning that they're in FBK to push their own agenda. If you don't believe what I'm saying, if you don't understand what I'm saying, if you haven't seen what I'm talking about, you will see it. Trust me, there's no any other reason why a person would send NASDAQ results in FBK groups. There could be only one reason. There is no any other reason why a person could send results of the so-called market direction, which they are claiming. We both know they are using mods, in case you didn't know, by the way, because majority of them, they just come under my wing. So there is no other way a person who claims to have market direction could send those results in FBK groups while there is no catch. There is no any other way why a person could send technical results in FBK groups without having their own agenda. So just watch out for those people. You came in FBK alone, you did not come in masses. I hope that was quite clear. Now, remember, this is a continuation. I'm not going to waste time and explain the tools, the everything which you need for the strategies. If you're watching this, you must know what tools are needed. It's the same tools for all three strategies. Now, in this case, the modifications of 1 minute strategy 2020 vision, we've got about, I would say, an estimated 60% chance of winning. I want you guys to understand what you're putting yourself in. You understand? 60% chance of winning, and we've got about 20% chance of recovery. Recovery is that incident whereby you didn't make money and you didn't lose money, and we've got about 20% chance of completely losing money. You understand? So meaning that at least with mods, it's much better compared to 1 minute, I would say. Especially the recovery. You have a 20% chance of recovering, you have 60% chance of being a winner, and you have a 20% chance of losing. Now, remember, I'm the founder of the strategy. I can improve it, I can adjust it, I can do anything to the strategy anytime I want. So what you need to do is to keep up to the changes which I provide, because the reason why we have this upgrade is to improve the flaws or the mistakes which we were all doing in the past strategies, which you might know. But it's not necessarily mistakes, it's just the brokers becoming smarter. So we need to be smarty, meaning that we need to be 20 times smarter than them. I know we have broker representatives in FBK groups, people who are working with brokers, people who will share this video with brokers, but for as long as you listen to the instructions which I'm about to give, trust me, whether they have the strategies or not, that will never stop us from making money, for as long as we are smart about it. Now, the broker requirements. We've got broker requirements, obviously, for the modifications. Remember, I've taught you guys how to find a broker on the first or the 1 minute strategy video. I don't remember, but it is there. So the broker requirements, the leverage is the most important thing. The leverage needs to be 1:888 or more. Do you understand? Or more. Now, the execution type needs to be market execution. Now we have market, we have instant. So the execution type needs to be market execution, meaning that the broker that you choose must be a market execution type of a broker. And then in terms of account types, we are going to be allowing standard lot account type, or just a normal account, not micro, not ECN, no, not for mods. So we want a normal account which the broker offers in order to meet the requirements. And you need a broker which has high execution speed. Now we are talking about a broker which can allow you to put in a trade within a matter of 0.5 seconds. I don't know if it's half a second. I think it's half a second. Yes, a broker which can allow an order within a matter of half a second, or at least rather a second. So those are the requirements which you need for the modifications. Now, there are factors which you need to understand before I get to the practical side of how things should be done when it comes to the modifications. Pay attention to the factors so that when I apply them on the MT4, it's no longer a surprise for you guys. I'm just going to be very much discreet. I'm just going to be very much direct so that we do not waste time. Now, remember, after this video, you still need to receive Coach Rection, which is the latest strategy. It's gonna be free, or it is free for all FBK students, as a token of appreciation that thank you guys, even though 70% of you guys are not loyal and 20% of you guys hate me and you hate yourselves, and then it's only 10% who know what they're doing. That's just the sad reality. However, I believe that in time this will improve. Now, the factors which you need to know about the 2020 vision mods, it's you need to use M15 time frame. That's the first factor, M15 time frame. And you need to have two different brokers, same leverage, with the same leverage, meaning that you can use XM, you can use hot Forex. This is just an example. I'm not saying you should go there and come back to me crying. I know nothing about this too. So please, you can use XM, you can use hot Forex. That's what I'm referring to. You'd find that they both have 1:1000. They both have 1:1000 as their leverage. That's what I'm referring to right now. Another factor which you need to keep in mind is the account holder can be the same. Not that it needs to be the same, but it should be the same. Meaning that under XM, the account holder is going to be Khopotso, which is my name. And under Hot Forex, the account holder is going to be Khopotso as well, which is my name. You understand? So that's what I mean by that. And another factor is that it's going to be, you need to use, it's either one or two devices. But this is how it works. If you're using one device, you must use a super smartphone. I'm talking about, I think it's going to be something like S9 Plus, S10 Plus, probably Note 9 or maybe Note 10, somewhere there. Or any smartphone which involves iPhone XS in most cases, any smartphone which can allow you to split screen, meaning that you can do something like, I'm not sure if this phone allows me to split the screen. You can do something like this, you understand? Open MT4 below, and at the bottom it's MT4, and then above it's MT5, for example. You understand? So I'm talking about a smartphone which can allow you guys to split screen. That's for when you use one device. Ne? You need to have MT4 and MT5, meaning that you can install both apps so that it works in your favor. And then if you use two different devices, then you can have either both MT4s or both MT5s. It's actually up to you. Meaning that on this phone, I can have MT4, and on another phone, I can have MT4. Meaning that on this phone, it's going to be MT4 XM broker. On another phone, it's MT4 Hot Forex broker. Remember, these brokers I'm using them because it's just examples. Do not use them in real life. Do not, because you will come back crying. Trust me. I'm trying to teach you guys how to be independent, because I'm not going to be in this industry for a lifetime. As much as I love trading, I love inspiring you guys, I love teaching you guys what I know, but I'm not going to do this for the rest of my life. And one way or the other, you're going to have to be on your own at some point in life. Just be ready. So I'm mentoring you to be independent. I'm not mentoring you to be a crybaby or crybabies. No. So that's why I've cut weekly schedules, because they're making you guys lazy. They're making you guys very, very much lazy. And for as long as you don't want to work hard for yourself, then nobody's going to make you a millionaire. I'm not here to make anybody a millionaire. I'm here to provide you with all the tools to lead you to financial freedom. If you become a millionaire along the process, you have made yourself a millionaire. You can thank me for that, it's okay, but you have made yourself a millionaire. Nobody in this earth or on this planet can actually make you a millionaire. We can always give you a platform to make yourself a millionaire, which is what I'm doing right now. Now, both MT Force, two different devices, which works much better. It simply means that for as long as you don't have access to your second phone, you can borrow a phone from a friend only for that purpose. You can La Jola, you guys are dating, so you can borrow your partner's phone and just say, no, I want to take pictures, because I know they don't support trading, and then you just trade for 5 minutes and then you give them back their phone. So something like that. So not having access to a second device cannot be an excuse. Most of you guys, especially ladies, you'd find that you're taking pictures with iPhone, but you don't have iPhone. You're always borrowing people's iPhones. So borrow your friend's iPhone for trading purposes rather this time. Same goes to gents as well. Now, that's the factor which I wanted to emphasize. Moving on to another factor is that the execution, the right time to enter, is going to be 4 seconds before. It could either be 4 seconds before or 3 seconds before, depending on how fast are you, or how experienced are you, how well experienced are you. With me, I can enter 1 second before, because I'm coach. You understand? I'm the founder of this. I've been doing this. This is my life. This is what I eat. This is what I sleep on. This is what I do on a daily basis. So with me, I can enter 1 second before, but with you guys, I'm actually giving you guys 3 to 4 seconds, or 4 to 3 seconds. I don't know how to put it. Meaning that you can enter your trade when there's about 3 seconds to the event, or when there's about 4 seconds to the event. Now, when you execute, you're going to buy and sell same time. However, different accounts. Meaning that, I'm just going to be practical. Meaning that on XM broker, you're going to buy. On hot Forex broker, you're going to sell. Same leverage, same lot size, 4 seconds before. Now you can ask yourself what's going to happen. Now remember, the events that we are trading, in most cases are bound to move at least 300 points, which is equivalent to 30 pips, technically speaking. Ne? Now in this case, let's say I've got about $100. On both trading accounts with a leverage of about 1:1,000 on both brokers, and I decide to use lot size 1.00. What's gonna happen when the event starts? After entering 4 seconds before on XM buy, on hot Forex sell same time, is that if the event automatically it's a sell, meaning that XM account, it's going to blow back to $0, while hot Forex, it's going to gain up to it actually depends on the spread, but it could go up to $300, meaning that I've lost $100 and I've made $300. Do you get the drift? Now, out of the $300 that I've made, when I minus the $100 that I've lost on the other account, it still gives me a profit of about $200. The brokers have no idea that I've done this. They hate it. If you do this on one broker, they are definitely going to close your accounts. This is the broker's worst fear. This is the broker's worst fear, which a trader could do to them. That's what I do to them all the time. They hate it very well. Now, the reason why we use two different brokers now is because using one broker, they can easily track you via IP address, location. There are so many factors which they use: the network connection, the Wi-Fi you're using. So different brokers, different servers is the best way. However, just make sure that you follow the broker requirements in order to make sure that everything goes accordingly. Now, in this case, you will make about a profit of $200, which makes you a winner. Still, you are a winner. Profit, it's profit. You cannot expect to make $1 million in one day. We all started from the bottom. That's why we are here today. Now, that's just how it is when it comes to how to buy, how to sell, what's the purpose behind. Remember, a pie has 6 slices. Ne? A pie has 6 slices. You give the broker 1 slice on purpose. 1 slice on purpose. But in reality, you're actually taking the remaining 5 slices without them being aware of what's actually going on. So that's why you buy on one account, you sell on the other account. An account is going to get blown by 80 points against the movement, meaning that in this case, 80 points against the buy order, it's going to blow the XM account. Whereas 80 points in favor of hot Forex, automatically it's profit, meaning that to recover, depending on the spread, to recover your loss, you need about 130 points in your favor to actually recover the loss, including the spread. Then anything after 130 points during an event, purely it's profit. And there are incidents whereby the event moves only 130 events. Then in that case, it's going to blow one account, and then the other one is going to recover the other account's loss. That's what I'm referring to when I said we have about 20% chance of recovering. And then there's a chance whereby you blow both accounts. In this case, you'd find that it's NFP. It's moving down 400 points in split seconds, and then you blow one account, and then just when you're sitting on profit on the other account, then it quickly rejects within seconds again against you. So meaning that it's also easy to blow both accounts, but that's most unlikely to happen in my experience of trading fundamental. So it does happen though, don't get me wrong, it does happen. Don't say, coach, you said it doesn't happen. No, it happens, and it's still going to happen. That's the process of becoming a millionaire. Now, it's actually up to you, but you can hold if the report, you can hold your order if the report outcome is in your favor, meaning that if the report confirms that it's a pure buy, then you can hold. If the report confirms that it's a pure sell, then you can hold. How do you know that? On investing.com app, the colors, if there are multiple events and all the colors are red, then it means it's a sell. And if there are multiple events and all the colors are green, it means it's a buy. So that's the confirmation you need. However, you need to make sure that the greater changes in between the cons, which is the same as prediction, and the actual in order to confirm. But it's always best to exit as soon as you make more than what you lose with modifications. In my case, I can hold on for hours because I'm a millionaire. You need to understand that. You can follow me, but there are boundaries towards following me. There are steps which you are going to get bent. There are lines which when you cross, you're going to get bent only because you're not a millionaire. So it's okay for you to follow me, but there should be boundaries, meaning that if you see me holding for a day, I always open my trade based on fundamentals, but I can hold for a day. It's just an example. Do not follow me just because I'm holding for a day, because our pockets are not the same. I can lose $1 million today, tomorrow deposit another $1 million. But is that the case to you? No. So it's all about levels in this regard. Please, the little profit you make, exit. close. Do not want to be the best. The best is already there. That's why I'm here. You understand? You can never be the best out of what I've become. That's why most people continue running around opening institutions thinking that they are going to be greater than us, which is FBK, of which in this case, it was never my dream to own an institution, by the way. My dream has always been being a DJ. That's what I'm living right now. So this is just God. I never planned to become the coach that you might know now. So doing things in order to compete with somebody who's selected by God, hey, good luck with that. So yeah, I hope the point is clear and it's being heard. Now, with modifications, I advise you guys, because of spread, I advise you guys to risk either 80% or 90% or 100% of your account. But I want you guys to understand something. If your broker spread is crazy, I recommend you go for 80%. If your broker spread is average, I recommend you go for 90%. If your broker spread is fair, I recommend you to go for 100%. How do you know that your broker spread is crazy? By trading and losing. That's the only way to know. I can't tell you that your broker spread is crazy or not. I won't be there when you trade. So that's why I'm saying that I'm teaching you guys how to be independent. So you are the only person who can understand when your broker spread is crazy, or whether your broker spread is crazy or not. So in this case, with $100, risking 80% means that you're going to use 0.80 lots. And then risking 90%, it means you're going to use 0.90 lots. And then risking 100%, it means you're going to use 1.00 lots. So yeah, I hope that's very, very much clear. Now, always go for low spread pairs. Low spread pairs, I'm going to give you guys an example. When trading NFP, USD JPY, the spread, it's always around 30. And it can go up to 90 during NFP. Where else USD CAD, it ranges around 20 to 30 as well, 20, 30 sometimes. And during NFP, the spread could go up to 50 or 60. Meaning that you for NFP, you'd rather use USD CAD rather than USD JPY because of the spread. And even for CAD events, you'd rather use USD CAD rather than CAD JPY for spread purposes. And then for NZD event, in order for you to use GBP NZD, you'd rather use NZD USD for spread purposes. So always look for pairs which have lower spread in your broker. So it doesn't really matter the pair you use, for as long as the affected pair is there, then definitely you should make money. And yeah, those are the factors which you need to know regarding the modifications. Now, before I get to the practical side of things, which is gonna be a quick thing because I've been explaining how everything works here, making sure that you understand. So the only way for you to grasp with this information is to make sure that you make notes. It's funny how difficult it is for you to make notes regarding something which is gonna make you a millionaire or which has a potential of giving you financial freedom. It's funny how you say it's a difficult job as to what you've been studying all your life. Since scratch, you have been studying solve for X, even matric university. But that solve for X now is not even helping you financially. It's not even doing any justice. You have been studying all those long books all for the rest of your life. But just this one thing, it's a problem. So you see where the problem lies. Now, obviously, just like any other strategy, we need to understand the disadvantages of modifications. Now, we have only two disadvantages of modifications. The first one is a gap. A gap is where when the market opens at a different price. For example, the market is known to be at 112,800 and then the event goes for a sell, and then all of a sudden the market just opens the orders on 112,400. meaning that there is about negative 400 points difference. Now that's called a gap, when the market just jumps to another entry level randomly. But whenever there's a gap on the market, it has to close back one way or the other. Now, another disadvantage of spread manipulation, it's what I've seen on a broker called AAFX. This broker, they are the one who specializes with spread manipulation. Ne? It's an event. You're trading an event. The spread is 30 on USD JPY. The spread is 30. And when you're on profit, the broker just takes the spread from 30 to 300 within 0.5 seconds. Now, what does that do? It simply means that your account is going to blow as if the market reached a difference of 300 points, but in reality, the market never went anywhere. It's just them taking either the bid or the ask price line to the level which they know that it's going to blow your account, but the market in reality never went there, meaning that 15 minutes later when you look for the candlestick which blown your account, it's not there. It's because it was never there. It's just your account manager playing mind games. So stay away from such brokers which specializes with spread manipulation. AAFX is a perfect example. I've seen it with my own eyes, sitting on about 1.2 million, and they stretched the spread to 900 from 35 to 900, and then I went on to about a profit of 10,000 rands, from a profit of about 1.2 million to 10,000 rands within split seconds because of spread manipulation. So watch out for such brokers. So it's always a lesson learned. Everything which I'm telling you guys, it's a personal experience. It's not written anywhere in the world. You can go anywhere. Same goes to the 1 minute strategy. The way I found out about it because I was losing because of it. Everything which I learned today, it's because of the losses, it's because of the challenges. You guys are soft, hey? Whenever you blow an account, you always blame your mentor. The strategy is not working. Hey, you guys, I don't want to say you'll die poor because you are my students. It's fine. However, what I'm saying is that you just need to be stronger than what you are now. Losses, it's the only, being a loser in life is the only way which can make you a winner. You cannot be a winner without being a loser first. You need to get that through your head. You must fail. As they've said, you must ask before you talk. You must fail before you pass. Now, I'm actually done with the explaining part of the modifications of the Forex 1 minute strategy 2020 version. So now I'm going to quickly go to the MT4 just to practicalize things. Remember, I explained all the tools. Now this is me trading an event. Now I want us to focus on the time. It's 8:12 a.m. Let's just assume that 10 past there is an event. I want you guys to pay attention as to what I'm doing exactly, pretending that I'm gonna trade an event. It's live right now. This is the first device, and I also have the second device which I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just waiting for 9:12 so that I can activate my stopwatch, so that I can know how many seconds are left before the event starts. So this is the practical side of things now. Remember, I explained how the apps work, all the tools which you need to actually get started with the strategies. I'm just waiting for 9 past. Right now. It's taking time. However, the event, it's AUD USD. This is just an example. The event is at 10 past, 9 past on the dot. Here you go. The stopwatch is counting, let's say I have about, in this regard, I don't want to sell you guys dreams because I'm always using lot size 100 and all those things. So let's just say I have $100 example, and I decide to use lot size 1, for example. Now it's counting 24 seconds, 25 seconds, 26, 27, I still have another account with the same platform. It's on AUD as well. On that other account, I'm going to buy. This one I'm going to sell. So I'm going to buy and sell immediately two different devices in my case. Now 44, 45. Remember, I'm going to enter when there's about 4 seconds left. The broker, the spread is going up and down. Now they are cleaning accounts. Now they are closing back. When it's 56, I sell the other account, I buy immediately. Then boom, 10 past, one account blows, the other one makes money. I close off with the profit which I made on one way or the other. One of the accounts I have to make profit. Then I'm done trading modifications. The XM thinks I lost, Hot Forex thinks I was lucky. You understand? XM will think that I lost, Hot Forex will think that I got lucky. So that's just the practical side of things. So on the other hand, remember when there's about 4 seconds left, on the other platform, I was supposed to have bought. Now, because I'm using one device to record, it's impossible to show two devices. So it's buy and sell, 4 seconds remaining on both. Buy and sell, two different accounts. One is going to make money, one is going to lose money. Either way, you are a winner. It doesn't matter. The broker will think you're a loser, but on the other one, you won. So that's just the 2020 version of the Forex 1 minute strategy, the modifications part. Now the coach direction is going to come on board as well. Now remember, majority of the strategies which you have seen, majority of the strategies are not the strategies, the videos which you have seen, I've been using modifications. If you see me having 11,000 pounds and I'm making 50,000 pounds, just know that somewhere, somehow I've lost another 11,000 pounds. And my initial profit is not the 50,000 which the public sees, but my initial profit is about 40,000, which I expect behind the scenes to understand. You guys are my behind the scenes. I don't expect you guys to get surprised throughout the rest of the world or with the rest of the world. So from your boy coach, I've covered majority of the things which needed to be covered. So remember, you joined FBK with a purpose, and that purpose is to be financially free. But in FBK, it's not you only who came with a purpose. Others came to destroy. Just be careful who you listen to, because majority of you guys get hurt along the process. If I enter the group and I find you talking nonsense, I'm taking you out immediately with immediate effect. And you'd find that you were just engaging with towards an ongoing conversation which somebody else started. And just because of that, you are going out of my group, because I don't want any rotten potatoes. I'd rather be left with 10 students than to have 100 useless students, as I believe that majority are here with evil purposes. But I still have faith that you guys will improve. Nonetheless, from your boy coach, remember, my social media accounts are always being cloned along the process. So within this video, I'm going to show you guys my real accounts in terms of social media content, because I've had some of my students get scammed. They get scammed, but they're in my groups. I don't understand how. It's because they are fake accounts which provide investments. They provide power hour investments. They say you invest 3,000 and you get 10,000. I don't do any of those things. I do not trade for people. I do not do any of those things. So these are my legit social media platforms. I'm just going to start with Twitter. This is the current situation. It's sitting on 16,200 followers on Twitter right now. So any account below this, I have nothing to do with it. Ne? This is my only legit Twitter account. And Instagram account, I'm sitting on about 201,000 followers. So any other account below this number, I have nothing to do with it. So yeah, this is just my real social media platforms. Now, where's another one? Okay, Facebook. Let me just go to Chrome directly. Facebook. Let me just go to Facebook directly. Now, this is my personal account. Ne? This is my personal Facebook account. How do you know that this is the real one? It has about 53,000 followers. 53,000 followers. That's the only legit Facebook account. 53,000 followers. And in terms of a page, Broker Killer, this is the only page which I have. It has about 155,000 followers. This is the only FBK page. Any other, it's a scam. Any other, it's fake. And then YouTube channel. This is the only account which I have under YouTube. Your channel, okay, yeah. This is the only channel which I have. It has about 25,882 subscribers or more. That's where I actually display the reality show episodes. And thank you guys for the support regarding the reality show as well. I do appreciate, especially with the first episode. I do appreciate. Yeah, so I believe that I've done my part. So the next video which is gonna be coming on board, it's going to be a coach reaction. Coach Direction, it's a new strategy. It's going to be free, meaning that you will not pay a cent for it if you are an existing FBK student. Now, remember the benefits of being part of FBK is that we have annual seminar tours. Every year we do seminar tours visiting each and every relevant city in South Africa, soon to travel internationally. So yeah. Otherwise, one-on-one sessions are available under appointments. You can always WhatsApp admins, but not me. Any other admin on the group except for coach. You can WhatsApp and arrange for one-on-one session, but it's going to be around Pretoria and it's free of charge as well. So yeah, otherwise from your boy coach, I've covered everything which I needed to cover. And thank you and all the best. Thank you guys.